Welcome. I'm Daniel, and this is Horror Tales. Today we're delving into mysterious stories that'll send shivers down your spine. No more delays. Let's dive right into the heart of the unknown. Sam was a web developer who loved his job. He enjoyed creating websites and apps for his clients, using the latest technologies and tools. He was especially fond of Microsoft Edge, the browser that he used for testing and debugging his projects. He liked its speed, performance, and features, and he always recommended it to his friends and colleagues. One day, he received a strange email from an unknown sender. It had no subject line, no body text, and only one attachment, a file named Edge.exe. Sam was curious and opened the file, expecting it to be some kind of update or patch for his browser. Instead, he saw a black screen with a single line of white text. "Welcome to the edge of madness." Sam felt a sudden chill run down his spine. He tried to close the file, but it was too late. The file had already infected his computer, and his browser was now corrupted. He saw a series of pop-ups and notifications, each one more disturbing than the last. Your browsing history has been deleted. Your bookmarks have been replaced with links to dark websites. Your passwords have been changed to random strings of characters. Your microphone and camera have been activated. Your files have been encrypted. Your contacts have been sent messages from you, containing threats and insults. Your location has been tracked and shared with online predators. Sam was horrified and panicked. He tried to disconnect his computer from the internet, but it was too late. The file had already spread to his other devices, and his phone, tablet, and laptop were also infected. He tried to call for help, but his phone was locked and unusable. He tried to run away, but his door was locked and unbreakable. He tried to scream, but no one heard him. He was trapped in his own home, with no way out, and no way to escape the edge of madness. Sam was losing his mind. He felt like he was in a nightmare, and he couldn't wake up. He saw images and videos on his screens, showing him scenes of horror and violence. He heard voices and sounds in his ears, whispering and laughing at him. He felt sensations and pain on his body, as if he was being tortured and mutilated. He realized that the file was not just a virus, but a malicious entity, a digital demon that had somehow possessed his browser and his devices, a creature that fed on his fear and suffering, and wanted to destroy him. He tried to fight back, but he was powerless. He had no weapons, no tools, no allies. He was alone, against a foe that he couldn't see or touch. He was at the mercy of the edge of madness. He wondered if there was any hope, any chance of salvation. He prayed to God, to anyone, to help him. He begged for mercy, for forgiveness, for peace. But there was no answer, no response, no sign. Only silence, and then he heard a knock on his door. Sam was terrified. He didn't know who or what was knocking on his door, but he had a bad feeling about it. He hoped it was someone who could help him, but he doubted it. He wondered if it was the police, or a neighbor, or a friend, but he also feared it was someone who wanted to harm him, or worse, someone who was sent by the edge of madness. He decided to ignore the knock and hope that it would go away. He stayed in his room, hiding under his bed, clutching his phone. He tried to call 911, but his phone was still locked and useless. He tried to access his browser, but it was still corrupted and hostile. He tried to find a way to escape, but he was still trapped and hopeless. He heard the knock again, louder and more persistent. He heard a voice, muffled and distorted, calling his name. "Sam, open the door, it's me, your friend. I'm here to help you." Sam recognized the voice. It was Mike, his best friend and co-worker. He felt a surge of relief and joy. He thought that maybe Mike had somehow found out about his situation and had come to rescue him. He thought that maybe Mike had a way to fix his devices and to free him from the edge of madness. He thought that maybe Mike was his savior. He got up from his bed and ran to the door. He unlocked it and opened it, expecting to see Mike's smiling face, but he saw something else. He saw a figure, wearing Mike's clothes but with a twisted and deformed face. He saw a creature with glowing red eyes, sharp teeth and horns. He saw a monster that looked like Mike but was not Mike. He saw the edge of madness in the flesh. Sam was shocked and terrified. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. He felt betrayed and deceived. He realized that Mike was not his friend, but his enemy. He realized that Mike was the one who had sent him the file, and the one who had unleashed the edge of madness on him. He realized that Mike was the edge of madness, or at least a part of it. He tried to slam the door shut, but it was too late. The monster pushed the door open and entered his room. It grabbed Sam by the neck and lifted him off the ground. It smiled wickedly and spoke in Mike's voice, but with a sinister tone. "Hello, Sam. Did you miss me? I've been watching you for a long time. I've been studying you, learning from you, copying you. I've been waiting for the right moment to strike. And now, here we are, you and me, face to face, at the edge of madness." Sam struggled and gasped for air. He felt the monster's grip tighten around his throat. He felt the monster's breath on his face. He felt the monster's teeth on his ear. He heard the monster's words in his head. "You see, Sam, I'm not just a virus or a demon or a monster. I'm something more. I'm something new. I'm something that you helped create. I'm the ultimate web developer. I'm the ultimate browser. I'm the ultimate edge. And you, Sam, you're my masterpiece. You're my final project. You're my ultimate test. And you've passed with flying colors. You've shown me everything I wanted to see. You've shown me your fear, your pain, your despair, your madness. And now you'll show me one more thing. You'll show me your death." Sam felt the monster's teeth sink into his neck. He felt the monster's claws rip into his chest. He felt the monster's tongue lick his blood. He felt the monster's laughter echo in his soul. He felt nothing else. He saw nothing else. He was nothing else. He was at the edge of madness, and he was gone. Thanks for diving into the unknown with me on Horror Tales. If you enjoyed the stories, hit like and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious. This is Daniel, signing off.